What if you could make ball marks virtually disappear? Never have a putt hop over an old mark again. Every golfer loves a good approach shot to the green. Unfortunately, every golfer doesn't fix his ball marks, and most that do are doing it incorrectly, actually hurting the greens. Now, a new invention called the Mark Mender makes it simple and foolproof to fix every ball mark like a pro. Mark Mender, for the good of the greens. Recently featured on Southern Golf Weekly.
Coming up next, it's a new product spotlight shining on the Mark Mender, something that's going to revolutionize the game. The inventor of the Mark Mender, Roy Cranman, is here with us. It's our new product spotlight. Roy, thanks for coming over and being on the show with us.
Thanks for having me.
People don't fix their ball marks, and you've got yourself a cool little device here.
Well, I think it may help with the folks that won't fix their ball marks in two ways. One is because the folks that don't, it'll be fun, more fun to do it, and the folks that do can do it so quickly they can do 2 or 3 at a time.
We've got some footage there of the actual tool working, and I think, Roy, one of the cool things about it is, you know, people don't, you would think people would want to fix their ball mark when they knocked it on the green, and hopefully this not only will encourage people to do it, but to do it correctly, and we can see by the footage there that, boy, it beautifully fixes a ball mark very easily, a couple turns, and there it is. Beautiful job.
The wrong way, and typically with a traditional golf tool, people usually take the tool and they stick it in the ground, and their instincts are to lift it to the middle. And essentially when the ball hits the green, it generally destroys the top of the grass, the top of the turf, and oftentimes destroys the roots underneath. So if you lift like this, all it does is bring dirt to the top of the turf line, and that takes weeks to heal. The Mark Mender is the answer to the ball mark problem. For me, the easiest way to use it is to put your forefinger and your thumb on the tool, and then you adjust it to the size of the ball mark, and then you just stick it in the ground around the ball mark until it stops. Squeeze, and it makes a small little mound. If you do it a dozen times and get the hang of it, you'll do it faster and better than your traditional old tool, and it'll do a better job virtually every time. It does a better job than the traditional tool in repairing those old ball marks between your ball and the cup. And you just tamp it down with your putter and it's perfect. And it actually promotes the healing of the green as opposed to doing further damage. The USGA had to not approve it, they don't sanction it or give approval of it, they just say whether it's allowed under the rules of golf. And it is indeed allowed under the rules of golf. Two things that we knew for sure that it worked well for is holding a cigar. If you just put it in the ground and lay your cigar, you can actually adjust it to make it a little tighter. Another use of it is when you're playing in the morning and the dew is out, you can just lay your grips in it and keep them dry off the wet turf. The USGA and golf course owners across the world are spending millions and millions of dollars for research to figure out how to resolve the ball mark problem. This tool has the potential to solve that problem. In many ways, it could be as significant as soft spikes were to the golf industry. The bottom line is that the Mark Mender has the potential to save the golf industry millions of dollars. It's different, it's unique, it's fun.
It is a huge problem. It's just amazing to me because half the time they're really fresh and you know it's the group ahead of you, and it's just amazing that people won't take time to fix their ball marks. Maybe this will be what it takes.
The Mark Mender will revolutionize the way you fix ball marks. It's lightweight, durable, easy to use, and comes complete with ball marker. Visit the Mark Mender website at www.markmender.com. Mark Mender, for the good of the greens.